Anyways, yeah, we're gonna react to this right now. The Matrix 4 Resurrections. Alright, here we go.
Thomas?
There's the black cat from the black cat from the first movie. Neil Patrick Harris, Barney. There he was getting born there.
Am I crazy?
Remember, you can pause it if you see anything interesting.
Well, that's Barney Stinson.
Okay. So he just said, "Am I crazy?" He said, "We don't say that in here, like in the Matrix."
Yeah.
Because everyone's sane.
Which means he's in the Matrix.
Because when you go crazy, right, it's like, I know I'm in the Matrix.
Alright, sorry guys. We, camera shut off, so
Camera shut off.
we're gonna have to go back 10 seconds. Here we go.
Have we met?
So yeah, he's taking the blue pills there, if you didn't know. And the blue pill's the one that suppresses his stuff.
That's why he's taking them.
And that's why he doesn't remember anything.
He's in the Matrix. I think it's a major plot hole because it doesn't make any sense why he's back there. Why don't they just kill him? Because they had a truce.
But look, now he's dumping his
He's dumping it. And look, he looks like a homeless man. Okay. That's the Oracle.
That was the Oracle?
Yeah, young. Okay, so
Okay.
spoiler?
Yeah.
Morpheus is young.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so he's not fucking.
He's not Lawrence Fishburne.
He's not the right person. Doesn't make any sense.
I know, he's not Lawrence
What
Fishburne.
do they? Never mind. I'm not gonna.
And
say
if
that
you
joke.
think about it, the Oracle is a program. Does the program age?
Why doesn't they?
I guess it would make
Shouldn't
sense.
it just be the same person the whole time?
Yeah, and also that would be a
Because
little
why
bit
is
nicer for the
Keanu
fans.
aging, but like the other people who are the same person not?
I guess Trinity and him have been aging, but
Is it
Morpheus
just-
is a human, isn't he? He's not a Matrix.
He's a normal guy, just like them.
So why is he young now?
I don't know.
And then why is the Oracle
it
young?
just
The Oracle's a
because-
program.
Is it because they couldn't get the actors back?
I think that could be it.
That could be it. Or maybe it's just because Keanu is the chosen one.
That was Agent Smith, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but now he takes the red pill. That's Lana. That's the guy from Candyman. His name's Yahya. Like the new Candyman. It was really good. It was decent.
But they don't have Agent Smith.
They have the other
Very
agents.
I think there's
Yeah.
So I think that was maybe a flashback to when he was like figuring out that he
Or
was
like a
in the Matrix.
callback.
Yeah,
More so, where he like pushes or he touches the mirror and then it slowly like.
yeah, I think that
goes
might
up
be
him.
when he realizes he was in the Matrix.
That could have been it.
And
Yeah.
that's, like,
Oh,
his
that's what
reference,
you mean by
that's why-
flashback. Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe that's why.
But it's
he's-
also a reference to the first one.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's young, because maybe he time traveled in the Matrix, and then
Oh.
he's the one who tells. I don't know.
Neo, Mr. Thomas.
After all these years, we're going back to where it all started.
This guy is in Mind Hunter.
Yeah, so I didn't see up that far.
You didn't?
No.
Well, okay. So you know that the old guy at the end of the Matrix, the architect?
Yeah,
I think that might be young him.
could be.
It could be. Well,
be him.
right now, since the trailer's basically done, we have to talk about for 5 minutes about the trailer, so we
Okay.
can post this on a YouTube clip.
Sure, we can do that. Oops. Is there like an extra clip at the end? No?
I don't remember.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, look, it says Wazowski.
So, the only problem that I have with it is that The Matrix is such a late 90s, like it came out in 1999, right?
Yeah, is it gonna
It has
fit
that 90s touch.
Yeah.
That just seems too modern for me, and it's hard to encapsulate that and recreate the 90s feel.
Yeah, and there's already been 3 movies.
Yeah.
It's like gonna be turned into like Fast and Furious if they do more.
Yeah, exactly.
So they
like
better wrap it
honestly,
up.
it was a good trilogy that ended on a good note, I guess you could say, but like I don't know. My expectations can be proven wrong. I'm definitely going to go see it. It's coming out on Christmas, I believe. So I'm gonna go watch it with my dad because my dad was the one that introduced me to The Matrix because it's one of his favorites.
Do you know who introduced me?
Who?
Claire Morissette.
Nice.
In, like,
Shout out Claire.
In, like grade 5.
Shout her out, bro. Shout out Claire.
Yeah, Claire, you were like,
She moved
you've
away.
never seen The Matrix?
Yeah, no, that's the only thing that I have with it, and I might get a lot of flack for that. That, I don't know, it just has that certain 90s touch to it that you can't, like, all the CG looks different. Like, I kind of like how bad the CG is in The Matrix, which it's bad now, but before it was just revolutionary. Like,
Yeah.
it was insane back then. I don't know.
I think it's gonna... You know when you eat too much of something and it turns bad because
Yeah.
you're like, you've eaten too much? I think it might be because... like,
Saturation.
oversaturation, because now it's like there's 2 characters in that you recognize that aren't like new actors,
And that's it.
and you don't know if those new actors are gonna have the charm of like the old ones or like the writing, because it's been
Yeah.
however many years, right? Because are the same people directing and
Yeah.
writing?
Yep.
Like
the
the new writers?
Wachowski sisters now.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah, that
Um,
was actually a long time ago from what
Yeah, it
I
was.
think. But yeah. So same directors. I'm not sure about writers, but I
Yeah.
do know that it's only one of the Wachowski sisters for sure.
Yeah, and well,
Lana.
Keanu's in it, so
It's got
it's
it's gonna be pretty popular, especially among maybe I'd say younger teenagers who haven't seen the first
think
Matrix.
it's gonna be popular,
and
well,
then older people.
it draws in the old crowd and it brings in the new ones because of Keanu, and they're like,
And
John
the-
Wick.
Yeah,
The
and
Fortnite guy from Fortnite.
and the new like CG and everything. Maybe people watched the first Matrix or tried to watch the first Matrix and just went, no,
Maybe this will bring them back.
bad CG. You know, it looks horrible. And then maybe now that there's good CG and now
Yeah.
Keanu's kind of this legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if What if with all the young actors, this is a prequel?
You
And
know,
this
it
is
could be a
like-
prequel.
This is like,
But it's not though.
I know,
'cause
but imagine if it was
Neo.
like before the first movie and like Neo came into consciousness and then it like
Yeah.
that happens to him with that, and then he comes into consciousness again and it's boom.
like Groundhog Day. One big Groundhog Day.
But Keanu
I'm calling
He
it.
has a beard now
I'm calling it now. They're going to make a Matrix prequel.
with Bill Murray.
Not Bill Murray, but they're gonna make one. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, well, yeah. Now they have all the young actors. They could just fucking turn this into a whole thing.
Yeah. But I'm gonna pull up Yaya's full name because he's actually a really good actor. He was in the new Candyman, which Candyman, Yahya Abdul Mateen II, and I'm sorry if I
What else
mispronounced
is he
that.
in?
He's in Aquaman. He played Manta. The Get Down. He's a pretty new actor. In Candyman, he played the main character.
Yeah,
Apparently, Watchmen he played in. He was in Us.
I've seen that.
That was kind of his first big role, and how he got into the whole Jordan Peele.
universe.
Yeah, because Candyman was written by Jordan Peele.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
That's cool.
The first Candyman is one of my favorite horror movies, so I went to go watch it, and it was pretty good actually. I won't lie.
We could watch a movie together and just record it, and
The
then
full
just and
hour
then,
long.
Yeah, and then just cut it up. Best moments.
Yeah. Just and not even have any context at all. Just have us going like, yo.
Yeah, the movie's not even. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh my
Or
god.
any sound at all. We have headphones in, so you guys can't hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our little rant on the Matrix 4.
Yeah.
I think. Do you have any last closing remarks? Questions?
I don't know. I think
Kanye.
Kanye.
Kanye Reeves.
I think Keanu Reeves looks great. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think he's one of those guys that gets better with age.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do something with his beard differently, and his haircut makes him look like a wet dog sometimes. But
Yeah, it's
okay.
kind of greasy sometimes.
Yeah, imagine
but-
imagine if it was raining and he was like in a romantic movie and you had to kiss him.
And
it
there's
was
like
just it was just like
and big strands
it's
of
like-
hair too.
yeah, it's like The Ring, and then his beard is just like moist. It's like
Oh, it's like moss.
yeah, and you're kissing him and it tastes like dog water.
It's spongy.
It's like all spongy. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah. I don't know. That's it. That's all for us.